just decided that I should, I don't know, come talk to you guys. I've been kind of quiet lately. Haven't posted much, so I have the extra time. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Kids are all at school. I just went through, like, my pantry and going through some jars and stuff. I mean, I'll probably go to repeat this. If you're here for the replay, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Leave me a comment, too, if you don't mind. But this is, like, some jam we made that I really haven't liked. I don't quite remember why. I think it was the bourbon that I didn't like it. I'm not sure, but it didn't jam. It's all liquid, and we don't really use it as a syrup because it has like a strong taste from what I can remember. And it's from August of 21, so we need to get this used up. So I'm thinking, oh, Sarah, you're the only one. You're my #1 fan, huh? What you doing at home, just chilling? So I was thinking maybe we can mix this with some apples, and I can make kind of like a pie. We're gonna try that though. I'm gonna try and remember why I don't like it. And then I got like 1 pie crust, so I was thinking maybe we can do like a streusel or something on top, you know. How's your little munchkin doing? So I didn't tell anybody I was doing it live. It was just like, surprise! I feel like chit-chatting. Let me get out a knife. So I have some water here. We're going to put some lemon juice in it to keep it from, whoops, I should make sure that was closed. And that's going to keep the apples from browning while we work with them. Because I'm going to peel them, and then I have my mega dicer. We're going to use that to dice the apples so they're all the same. Oh, hey Blue Eyes, welcome. March break, weird weather like spring. Yeah, we've been having some spring. It's been like in the 50s. Oh, hey, Lindsay. I'm so happy I'm able to watch. Mom of 5 kids in Utah. Woof. 5 kids. Do you stay home with them? That's awesome. We were wanting like 6, and then we're like, after the twins, we're like, we're good. Oh my goodness, food bank blessed me big today. I got 2 5-pound rolls of hamburger, a whole chicken, and a 3-pound pork roast. Wow. I bet that is just like a weight off your shoulder to have that much meat. That is awesome. Hello, Candy. How are you? I'm going to try and put this here. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Wash your hands. I have, I probably won't use all these because I was thinking I could just use it in like, I wash this kind of pan here because I only have 1 pie crust. So I was thinking I could put that on like the bottom of it, and then a couple of these different apples like Granny Smith mixed with some of these, I don't know, what are these? It just says apples. So these are probably a little sweeter. So maybe we can like peel these, dice these, and then that could be our filling. And then this is some jam that I really don't like. We're going to try. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to remember why I don't like it. But I made it back in August of 21. And when I was first learning how to can, I just can't. I made like bunches of, I canned a bunch of them, not knowing if I liked them or not. And now I'm having to deal with that. So they suggest when you're canning to do a first batch and make sure you like it. I would second that, but also I just go all out a bunch of times. But this was one of those where I have a bunch of them in this size jar too, and I was like, you know, I would love to get some of my jars back for this upcoming season. So I'm thinking I'm going to mix it with some diced apples, yeah? And then in the pie, we can make kind of like a apple pie, vanilla peach bourbon apple pie, and then we can make like a crumble on top since I only have 1 pie crust. What do you guys think? Hey, Kelly. Hi, Amanda. Good to see you. Lindsay says, stay at home, Mom. Oh, boy. He'll be 18 soon. Wow. And then, or 1 boy. I said, oh, boy. 1 boy. He'll be 18. And then 16, 13, 9, and 6, the girls. Well, that's pretty evenly spaced out. Do you like having them that far apart, or do you kind of wish you had them closer? Like, I had my 3 back-to-back. Betty was 13 months old when the boys were born. So I pretty much had everything going at one time. Like when we did diapers and it was assembly line, husband would grab them, put them in front of me, I change, he takes them. Put the next one, I change, he'd take them, you know. So we kind of had an assembly line going with those. So, but on one hand, you know, I think it would be nice to have older kids with the younger kids. I don't know. So, but that's pretty evenly spaced. Hi, Ruffles. Happy Tuesday. I guess it is Tuesday. Oh, double tap the screen to like the live. Thanks for doing that, Blue Eyes. Also, all those, are there hearts and stuff? Is it on this side? If you will press those, it'll push my buttons and it will push the video out some more. Can I have some? I mean, I think it'll be good. We'll see. If you were here, you could have some, absolutely. Hey, Jupiter, good to see you. Always love it when you're in the chat. Sounds like a plan. All right. So, first thing, I'm going to turn on my oven. 350. I got my dicer here. I love this thing. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm excited to get it and use it. I'll just put it back over here. Here's my apples with water, so I'm going to peel first. I'll just kind of move you around here. Little Archangel is probably what it's supposed to. Arkle. Wow. I'll just edit that out of the video. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. You love my videos? Thank you. I appreciate that. I love doing my videos. You know, it's fun. I've been kind of quiet this last week because it's been warmed up and it's just been kind of raining a little bit and stuff, but I'm going through our garage. I'm pulling everything out because we kind of just threw stuff in here in the move. So I'm reorganizing the garage, and so I've kind of just been in there doing that, try and get that done and out of the way, and then that'll be able to get some stuff cleared. And I don't know, I've been trying to come up with new habits, form new habits for myself, you know, and so like the only thing holding me back in life is myself, right? That's what they say, and I'm ready to make some changes. You know, you can just decide that, you know, this isn't working for me anymore. Let's make a change. And just decide to do something different and it's okay to say that isn't working for me anymore. You know, it kind of makes you feel less, I don't know, like a failure or like giving up or like it's going to be hard. It's a chore, you know, for example, giving up sugar. You know, when you are offered it or you want some of it, you can just be like, it no longer works for me. It's no longer good for me. I don't want it. Don't even say I don't need it. I don't want it. You know, and then that'll start changing your mindset about things. So it's kind of what I'm trying to do, have a better awareness of it. And one part is getting the garage organized and clean, especially with summer coming up. It would be nice to have a space for the kids out there. And it's definitely capable. We're capable of having that with just reorganizing and stuff. And then I'm going through my jars of stuff that I didn't like. So this vanilla peach bourbon that I'm going to be working with today, I tried it one time, didn't really like it, haven't tried it since. So we need to get it either dumped and get the jars cleaned, or we need to reuse it, or we need to find a way to use it. I had the grape applesauce I made. You guys remember I made that? I was like, I had a bunch of grapes and a bunch of apples from the food bank. I'm like, no, why not throw them together and make grape applesauce? Which sounded like a good idea, and I canned it and everything, but it was very gritty. So if you're eating it, it's not like smooth applesauce. You know, it has a funny grit to it, and the kids didn't like it, husband didn't like it, shoot, I didn't even like it. So what I did, I said goodbye to that this morning. I was out there and I was like, you know what, the dishes are in there right now, in the dishwasher right now, several quarts of stuff that I know we're just not going to eat. So I dumped it in a bowl and fed it to the chickens, so they got some grape applesauce. So at least it's not going completely to waste, because I do have my chickens that can eat the stuff, which is nice. You guys getting new chicks this year? We haven't ordered baby chicks yet. We have an incubator on our wish list on the Buy Me a Coffee page I have, but you know, we have about 24 chickens now, so we're pretty set, and they're all laying. We are going to sell some of them to a friend, but she has a good lot, and then she has like goats, and she's thinking about getting some lambs, and she's like, you know, would you like to get a lamb and keep it here, and then we could harvest it together? And I'm like, I kind of like that idea. So we might do that. But she only has 3 chickens, so I'm giving. Well, we're selling her 2 chickens. Betty Jan had to approve it. She asked, and I'm like, oh, I better ask Betty Jan first. They're kind of her chickens, you know. And then chickens are just like, people are buying the baby chicks up so much, really fast too. And this cheapest I've seen is $5 a chick. Coffee. Oh, I should make coffee. I have cranberry juice today. It's another thing I found in my stash was cranberry. I made cranberry juice where I just cooked them in water like overnight and then strained it, and then so it's concentrated. So I had to add a little bit of sugar to this, which I decided to add honey. This one I heated, it's dissolved now, but I heated up the honey to pour in here. I'm like, oh, I'll heat it up so it can pour in there. And then I poured it into an ice cold drink. So what did it do? It got cold again. It did dissolve. I was like, well, I should have seen that coming. Science, Carolina. It's not bad though. I mean, I like cranberry juice. It'd be better with rum in it, but you know, we do what we can. All right. So now that we have those, shing, we got our knife here. I'm letting the pie crust sit out a bit. Let's just do one at a time, so it can cool down a bit. Not cool down, I mean warm up, you know. I like the gap a lot. 2 oldest are 13 months apart. That was rough, but the year I had my first at 18. Oh, that's rough. They were like, oh, you're a young mom. Still rough, no matter what age you're at, you know. Getting ready to make Irish soda bread here. Oh, I just made that the other day. It was good. Hey, Renee. Send some coffee this way. Oh, I should make a pot. Actually, I think I have some cold. I just need to, I have some brewed. I just need to heat it up if I want. Oh, hey, Joanne. Good to see you. Oh, from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. You know, I was always obsessed with the name Harrison. Always wanted a son named Harrison. I don't know what happened to that. I don't think husband liked Harrison. I was like, oh, he's like, no, nothing with son in it. I'm like, oh, I love that name. But that's okay. I got Betty Jan. That was mine. I told him about my name, like my firstborn daughter's name, on our second date. I'm like, this is what my daughter's name is going to be. And then I was like, crap, second date, Carolina, and you're already talking about kids. But he was like, and then he said it with his last name. And I'm like, he just put my future daughter's name with his last name? Oh, yeah. He was a keeper. Man, not afraid of a commitment right there. You know, I think I'm just going to hand dice these because I'd be getting my dicer all dirty, and it's not really that big of a deal. They're kind of small. What's this hand dice? Can you see? Yeah, you can see. I'll try and answer questions while I'm dicing. Let me, Megan decided to change her routine to now I'm not allowed to pick her clothes. Oh, I remember that. She has to match now. That's so funny. Love when the kids decided they need to dress themselves. Yeah, but like Gideon went through that stage. He's not doing any dresses anymore. Like, he's like, no, I don't want to wear girl clothes anymore, Mom. I'm like, oh, okay. Sorry. I was unaware of the wardrobe change. You know, like, you gotta give me notice. Gotta go get stuff now. Kids. But, you know, just a phase. And imagine that, just a phase. I got so much crap for letting him do that. I'm like, I don't see the big deal. And it wasn't a big deal, was it? Are you going to put in a garden? What are we going to put in the garden? Let's see, I got corn to grow before. My friend, she said she's never gotten corn to grow here, but I did. So we got corn, we're going to do beans. We'll probably buy some starts. Like I usually buy tomato starts, and then we're going to buy squash starts. I did save a couple from the hubbub squash and that buttercup squash. And the spaghetti squash, so we're probably going to plant those as well. I want to do pumpkins. We're going to try watermelon. You know, especially with her and I, like, both doing it, you know, I really needed a homesteading friend, you know, like someone local. And her daughter was in my son's class, so that's how we met, was through school. Her daughter is actually the very first girl to stick up for Gideon when he was wearing his skirt to school last year when he went for the first time. He was wearing it, and he was getting made fun of Just one day, you know, just because it's a shock, you know, people don't see it very often. So, of course, it was a bit of a shock. And she stood up for him and told the other ones to go away and stuff. So she stood up for him, and now, so this is her mom. So it's like we were meant to be friends. And we're gonna garden. She just got a sourdough starter, so I'll probably end up with some of her starter. And we're experimenting with that. So it's kind of nice. Excuse me, have a local friend. So we're gonna do the garden together because I have a couple of planter boxes, but that's it. I don't have. I'm not gonna be able to till anywhere, and she has a place that you can till, so that would be good. And it's fenced in and stuff. So that's nice. So she wanted to know if I wanted to get a lamb and raise it with her, and then we can process it. I don't know. I've never processed a whole animal by myself before, like start to finish. So that would be interesting. I mean, I'm definitely willing to learn, and I definitely have all the equipment. I have a grinder. I have a sausage stuffer. I have a chamber vacuum sealer, you know. So I got the skills, right? Yeah, and I got the skills, so. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, lots of beans, and she doesn't know how to pressure can, so I'm going to teach her how to pressure can. She does save her like pickle jars and salsa jars, so that's good. She's halfway there. And she's like 5 minutes from me too, so very nice. It's like, she's like, do you wanna use my area to garden? We can garden together. Like, do you want to be my best friend? That's so nice. See, when you're yourself and you just put yourself out there, your fellow people who are like you will find you. You know, you will find them, your people, your tribe, and then you will create your own village, because it really does take a village. And sometimes people aren't born with a village, or you know, grow up with a village, so it's your job to provide them with the village, you know, if you can, of course. So this is great that we have this. Like, I had my aunts with me growing up. That really helped a lot. I would say they were my village growing up for me. All right, have this one. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see, now that my hands are free. All right. We know you can bake with applesauce instead of oil. Oh, that's true. Wow. Ruffles' neighbor paid $8 a dozen for eggs. Yeah, our girls are happy, so we're getting lots of eggs, which is great because we have more of a clientele for them around here, you know. Hey, Sonia, welcome. Hey, Rachel. I am not related to the Bears in Ohio, but maybe, I mean, we could be. Who knows? The Bears, I think it's just, there's only like one line of Bears, I think. I don't know, so. But that would be funny. You never know. Oh, the bird flight. They said the eggs are going to go up 40% more than now. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to tell people if, like, I'm going to charge $6 a dozen because 3 dozen would pay for a bag of food for the chickens. So that'll, like, put that back in there. And then I would say that the chickens accept tips with scraps. Like, the chickens accept kitchen scraps as tips. I said that out there. So maybe we could swap some scraps for them, too. All right, we're still talking about it. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Good point. Okay, I was making sure I wasn't missing anything. So let's remove this for a second. We are going to open this, and I'm going to figure out why I didn't like it. I don't know if it was the bourbon in there. Vanilla peach bourbon is supposed to be a jam. It didn't set. So it's been sitting on my counter or in my jams and jellies since October of 21. So let's open it. Pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Smells fine. Yeah, that's just the vanilla right there. All right. I don't know. Look at this right here. You see it? This does not look like a vanilla bean. What do you think? See that black? It smells. I don't think this is good, guys. Oh wait, look, I smear it and it looks just like a clinker of vanilla beans. Because I know I put powdered vanilla in there. I don't know. I think it is just vanilla beans. Maybe it's just the bourbon. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. It's a strong smell, you know. Because that was it. I don't see anything anywhere else. Alright, I'm just going to try it. Maybe add vanilla extract. I'm liking the new place. It's just, it's small, right? It's smaller than we're used to, so. But it's good. I like that it's closer to everything, and, all right, let's try it. Oh yeah, it's fine. That's not bad. Freaked out for a second. I'm glad I looked at it and made sure. Because you don't want to throw out good food. If it's still good, you don't want to waste it and throw it out. But you also don't want to eat bad food. So it's kind of a, you gotta try it, smell it, you know, stick it into the pie. Okay. So we decided we are going to use that. Is this the initial? Oh, it might be bad, but you know, don't freak out. And then I was thinking maybe we can make some kind of streusel top. I think that would be better than no top at all. Oh, hello. Happy Appalachie, is that it? Appalachie. That makes me think of like Nick Lachey. He's from my time. Oh, Nick Lachey. All right, so pie crust. Might roll it out just a little bit. Look at mine. You guys, so I need to go through my containers again. You want to see it? I don't want to show it, but I was thinking I might do a video on it because people love organizing videos, but also like, get out of my cupboards, you know, so I don't know. People love that kind of stuff, you know, and I really want to try and put out some good content, put out some useful stuff, so especially with homesteading. I just made salsa out of diced tomatoes, like canned diced tomatoes, and Miss Wags, or wait, dang it, Wages, Wages. I always say Wags, I don't know why. Mrs. Wages salsa packet, and it was really good. And I got 6 cans of diced tomatoes off my shelf, and instead I have a flavor for salsa that I'll probably use more. So I was working on that short, and then I needed a break editing it. So I'm like, you know what, let's go bake something. Bake a little love. Put a pie in the oven. Get a pie in the oven. All right. So just kind of over here. I don't want a double layer, like too much anywhere, because I don't want it to be under baked. Kind of like a deep dish apple pie, I guess. All right, let's just pour the apples in there. Oh, I should put them back in the lemon juice. That's okay. Okay. That was pretty good, huh? I think. All right, and then here we go. This is sweet too, so I'm just gonna, let's do this way. Always think of the camera angle. Let's just pour it all in there. Control. You guys ever have a recipe not turn out and you got to try and figure out a way to use it because you don't want to waste it? Then we'll be able to see how that works. I think it should get baked in time. I don't know how long you think it's going to take to bake. 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah, get back in there. Okay. What do you think? Should I just fold the pie on top or make that crumble? Because this isn't very... like, kind of... What do you think? Is that better? Putting the pie on there? Yes. That's not too bad. Hey, that worked. Oh, it's the Frankenstein. All right, let me get an egg. Get an egg. Get an egg. Speaking of eggs, look at my beautiful eggs. This is my Arcana. Look at that. It's so pretty. Look at it. Look at the egg. It's gorgeous. So happy. See, you can kind of see in here some of my covered mess up here. Don't look as I look up and show you. Okay. There we go. Boom. I'm going to add just a splash of water. Boom. And then this. Oh, Candy said crumble. Nick Lachey. Oh, hey, Linda. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Hi. Everybody's like, do a crumble. That works. Yeah, that works. It is fun to do a crumble, though. But if I don't have to do it, I won't do it, you know. Okay. And just brushing our pie with egg wash. Oh yeah, this will give it a shine. You can't forget this step. We're brushing our pie with some egg wash. Do 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 do. This is the crucial part. That's how I teach my kids. I just make everything a song. My coworkers never appreciated it, but my children do. They're like, Mama, you're so funny. I know, I think I'm funny. All right, and then this is the sanding sugar. I'm gonna put this on top of the egg wash. If this is not ready, what time is it? By the time I get off this live, then I will post a picture on both the community page and the Facebook group. If you guys aren't a part of my Facebook group, what are you waiting for? Come join me on Facebook. It's really the only other social media platform I do anything with. So, we go. All right, let's do, what, 30 minutes? And then we'll check it. There we go. It's pretty good day out today. A little rainy. Like I said, I've been cleaning out the garage, so I'm probably gonna finish that. I've kind of just been cleaning around the house today, and then you know, trying to get some stuff organized. I was in the garage all weekend, so I've been pulling stuff in. So now I have more boxes to go through. I think I'm gonna try and set like daily goals for myself, and one of them is gonna be like unpack one box a day, which should have been done when the day I moved in, but we're doing it now. We're doing it now, and if I can get one of those like unpacked and gone through, you know, that'll help a lot. And then I'm getting all my my canning jars and stuff out there and figuring out what I made, what I need to start using. You know, I really want to start coming up with a good system. I've been watching some like inspirational videos on YouTube. Most of them I've been watching is like Diary of a CEO. Have you guys heard of that channel? He interviews like really strong people in their field and kind of give advice on all different kinds of things. And this lady was the Secret Service agent, actually the one where Trump got shot at. So that lady, she was talking and doing an interview about how to, just to be grounded and just to be level and not get run by your emotions, not the art of not giving enough about what other people think. Don't worry about stuff you can't control. Worry about what you can. And another thing she said is just like always be moving towards your goal, always be moving to stay active to get things done, because once you settle, it's hard to get out of that. And I'm like, oh, I really feel that, because I felt like when I moved here, I kind of got into a settled comfort habit, routine. So I'm wanting to switch up my routine. And, I know what I'm capable of. And sometimes I'm like, why don't you do that, Carolina? You know what you're capable of. Why aren't you doing this? So we're going to try and do it. So we're going to try and have some, some good days, good times. I made an AI song from a troll comment. Oh, I love that idea. Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to engage in the hate comments as much, because everybody's going to have an opinion, and you can't control what other people think about you. It's really none of your business what other people think about you. People are going to tell me what they're going to think of me, even though it's not my business, and that's okay. Not everybody's going to like me. It's not my job to make everybody like me. It's not my job to make people respect me. Would I like their respect? Sure. But if they don't give it, should I get offended by that? No, because they don't have to, So it's nice, but it's not required kind of thing. And another thing she said was that she's not special. You need to go through this mindset of knowing that you're not special. You're not going through anything that nobody else has gone through. People have a tendency to think that this is my unique situation. Nobody can help me. So therefore they don't ever get out of it. They never accept the guidance or whatever because they feel like they have a special situation. And in some cases there might be, but you're not special. Everybody has the same, I want to say the same challenges because that's not true. I shouldn't word it that way, but everybody else goes through their stuff, and you can either let it break you or let it make you stronger, kind of, and playing the victim of your circumstances, and not making a change. And I'm like, I don't feel like I play the victim in a lot of cases. If there's a problem presented to me, I feel like I don't play the victim about it. Like, oh, this always happens to me. Oh, it's just my life. I try to be like, okay, well, this sucks. What can I do with it? And I try and solve the problem, like having to move. That was a big problem that presented itself in front of me, and we could have completely crumbled on it and said, poor me, we're not going to be able to do this, and totally freak out. But we had another place lined up within a week because we took action. So, and I'm like, I try and remind myself of that and be like, see, that's if you take action right away, that's the kind of achievement you'll have, We moved into a smaller place too, still trying to organize and donate tons of stuff. Bought shelves for the walls and under bed storage. It's so frustrating not to be organized. I agree, it really is. And, I don't want the kids to develop unorganized habits. So we're going through their things. We fold the laundry together and everybody puts it up. I do want to have them start doing a little more chores. They want to earn an allowance. So husband and I have to figure out a chore allowance system, reward system kind of thing. So yeah, it's hard. And trying to get organized and stuff. Yeah, and especially with the kids having lots of stuff too. So they're going through their stuff, and we're going to have a big yard sale in the summer because they have that 50-mile yard sale here. So I might try and save up some money and have like a couple $100 to do yard selling with, and maybe be able to find some good stuff. You never know, because I can never go far. I can only make it to one street of yard sales, you know, and this is a 50-mile one, you know, like I never go further. So we might, Hamilton is the next town over. It's about 25 minutes away, and it's really good for thrifting, I've heard. So I might go there and do the yard selling there this year instead of around here, but we still want a day of selling it, you know. Hey Terry, we're doing good. Doing good. It's warming up over here. All of our snow melted. Did you make a new Facebook when you linked it to your YouTube? No? Oh, I probably have made a new Facebook. Yes, I had to make a new group. Where did you go to try and find that link? Because I will change that to the new one. I'll engage for you, Carolina. It's fine. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, half the time you guys just go there. I don't even have to say anything. Like, they're like, her subs attacked me. Well, you don't show up to Mama Baird's table and treat her like the napkin. That's not going to work. I will have friends, and they will take you out. They will make you feel your own welcome, you know? I don't like being that type of person, but I will be around the people who can do it for me. But still, you know, like, and it's people, you know, some people just want to say stuff just to egg you on. They don't even care, you know, and it's like, you don't have to react to every little thing. You don't have to defend yourself to every single person. You don't have to justify yourself. You know, you do, because everybody, they're projecting what they would do in your situation. Well, I'm not you. Well, you should have been, you know, or you should have done this. And I was like, well, you could have done that. That's fine. But we're different people. And so you got to remember that when people are like, you know, sharing their opinions with you. It's like unsolicited advice kind of thing, you know. And they're like, well, you put your life on YouTube, you know, you're asking for it. I'm like, you could go out in public with a dress. Does that mean a stranger can come up to you and be like, you're fat? Well, you put yourself in a public area. You're open to my opinion. I'm going to share it with you. Like, you don't do that in real life, right? So you just got to not care what people think. And I'm pretty good about that. I've always been made fun of. I've always been kind of different. You know, I used to be a lot quieter. Now I'm a little louder, but now I kind of want to get a little more quieter again, you know, because it's like I didn't, like I said, my parents kind of worked a lot growing up, so they weren't there a lot, especially as teenagers. We were kind of just, you know, they call them the lock key kids, where you just have a key, you come home, you're by yourself until your parents get home kind of thing. And, oh, why did I start the story? Home Alone. I lost it, you guys. It just, pew. Lock key kids. I lost it. I might remember it. It's gone. The whole point to my story. Yeah, like Taylor says, shake it off. Have I fried chicken yet? I have not, and I have that fryer now. I should. I also got this huge new barbecuer. It's like kind of like the little Komodo I have. Komodo. I think it's Komodo that I have, but it's like a big one, a big egg one. So I think I'm gonna have a barbecue with that, and then I'm gonna fire up the fryer because then I can do. It's a It's a charcoal barbecue grill, and then it's gonna be a propane fire like grill fryer. I was actually thinking about having the kids invite some of their friends over and just have like a little spring or summer party, you know, and I can make fries or whatever and then grill on there, and it'd be fun, you know. We can make snow cones. I got a snow cone maker, you know, benefit the whole neighborhood with me reviewing these amazing products. So yeah, that would be kind of fun to do too, and that's probably something that we might be able to do for the yard sale too. I don't know if you can sell food though, like if we could just set up hot dogs and fries and sell them. We probably can't do that because of sanitation and rules and stuff, but that would be fun. Oh, hey Carol. Yeah. Wow, she finally caught a life. That's funny. I know you meant life, but that's funny. I need to catch a life. Where'd you find it? Oh, Ruffles, you found it. You took it out of my mouth. Glenna from the UK. Hi, welcome. I used to have my daughter and myself do minimum of 2 boxes, one clothes and shoes and the other toys during every break from school, and another toy a month before birthday. It would work well for Xmas and Easter. That's a good idea. Yeah, Easter's coming up. The baskets, I have no idea. I haven't done anything yet. I just found their baskets and I found all the eggs. So I did that. We have a couple of dye kits. Conrad's been wanting to dye eggs. I saw some different techniques though. Like one of them was like a vinegar baking soda one, where you put baking soda in there, some food coloring, and a little bit of vinegar just to make a paste. And then you put the egg in a muffin pan, and then you put the colored, like you make several different colors of the baking soda paste mixture, and then you drop them on the egg, and then you pour the vinegar on there, and it bubbles, and it tie-dyes the egg. Thought that might be fun. Maybe we could do several different, maybe we can do several different things, and we could do a video like experimenting with 3 different ways to dye eggs or something. I don't know. Stay you, Carolina. We love you as you are. Thank you, Carol. And you know, it's hard to be somebody else besides yourself. And that's what I mean. When you're yourself, you find people who are like you. You know, you find your people. You pave the way for other people to be themselves as well, you know. When was Lexi kids growing up? We were homeschooled, do our work, make a snack, wait for mom and dad to come home. Yeah. So, man, I can't remember what was the whole point of me mentioning that, but you know, just that I want to be around for my kids and I want to do stuff with them, and you know, so maybe that's where I was going. How's my puppy? He is big. Now if he sits in the passenger seat of the van, he makes the seatbelt alarm go off. So I don't know how heavy you have to be to do that, to get that to go off, but I'm like, should I buckle him in or listen to the beeps? The years in the restaurant industry has me, I have PTSD from beeps, beepers, beep, beep, whose timer's going off? Press the button. Some people, they could totally tune out the fryer beeping. I'm like, dude, do you not hear that? Anyway, so yeah, he's getting really big. Jack's still, like, he's a little bit too much energy for Jack, but he's perfect energy for the kids. The kids were out on their bikes riding around, and Colby was chasing them, and I was like, yeah, go, wear both y'all out. You can turn that off in the settings. Oh, I could probably do that. There's dog connection seatbelts off Amazon. Oh, interesting. Carolina, have you done shaving cream with food coloring? No, that would be a good one to do. Shaving cream. Isn't there a Cool Lip one too? So that would be fun to try, maybe 3 different ways to do it. I saw one where people were like, we're going to be painting potatoes this year instead of eggs. And they had potatoes painted like an egg with the colors and the... I was like, oh, that's actually not a bad idea. That would be fun. Or painting rocks. We painting rocks. So, anyway, but it would be fun to have like a kid barbecue and stuff and have friends over. And I don't know, it'd be fun. The kids' birthdays are this summer too. We decided though we're going to do, we're going to celebrate their birthday before the summer. So Betty's is in June, and then so we're going to celebrate it in April, and then the boys is in July, so we're going to celebrate it in May. So that way they can have a party before school gets out, because summer birthdays are hard and lots of people aren't able to make it because they're doing vacations and stuff. So I think I'm going to we're going to do that. I told Betty's teacher about that. She was fine with that. So we'll think of something. I'm going to have Betty pick out what she wants to make to take to class, because our school is very low-key. We're not worried about allergies kind of thing. They're chill about that. Like, you can bring home-baked goods. It's kind of like everybody's responsible for their own kind of stuff, you know, like if the kid can't have something, like there's one girl who can't have red dye because it makes her crazy, which is true. There's studies come out about red 40, right? So she knows that she can't have it. So she tells everybody that she can't have it. And we were invited to her birthday party, and I always have the kids ask whoever's birthday we're going to what their favorite candy is, because we get a balloon and their favorite candy and put that on top of their present, whatever it is. So I like to ask them to ask for their favorite candy. And this girl said she can have anything, but nothing with red dye. She doesn't have anything with red dye in it. And Conrad knew. He came home. He's like, she said she can't have anything with red dye because it makes her crazy. So maybe we can get her chocolate. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea, Conrad. So that's good. But anyway, so they can have a birthday in this kind of like late spring, early summer. Where does Betty want to have it? Oh, she wants to have it at the carousel. The boys want to have it at the water park. I don't know about having a party at the water park though. We might be able to have them pick somewhere else. But she's like, and I want pizza, and I want cake, and I want. It's like, oh, it's so fun when you're a kid, you know, and your birthdays and stuff. Because apparently, like Ruffles just said, my daughter's birthday is Thursday, and she wants an iPhone 15. So they're only young certain times and want a kid party before they're like, Mom, I don't want a party. I just want to go to the mall with my friends. Money. So it's fun, you know. Anyway, so that's kind of our plan with the kids and everything. Have you seen it with putting streaks of colors in Cool Whip and dipping the eggs into them and make pretty cool color eggs? Okay, I was thinking about trying that too. I think kids like plastic eggs loaded with candy and money. They sure do like those. They sure do. Painted rocks you can save. They'll be great from the great 2025 egg crisis. Do you guys remember the egg incident of 2025? That's funny. Goes by way too fast. It really does. It really does. And I enjoy each stage. You know, like I joke like, when's the age they don't want anything to do with you again? Because they're just all about me, you know. But you know, I read something where they're like, you know, you only see your kid as a child for so long, and then the rest of your life they'll be your adult children, you know. So but you only get the pleasure of seeing them as a kid for so long, so enjoy it, be in it, you know. So the kids are going on a couple of field trips. I volunteered to go on that. That's one of the reasons why we enjoy having me home and just like working on YouTube from home, because I'm able to do anything with the school with the kids. I can volunteer. Oh, there's going to be like a science fair that they need judges, and I'm like, oh, I've never judged a science fair before, you know, maybe that would be fun. So I'll just get involved and just be there. I know how much kids would appreciate that. You know, my parents would just never came to anything, and I was the kid always looking and never having a parent in the audience. And you know, that I think that's why I kind of got I don't care what people think, or you know, I learned that it's just me kind of thing. It's hard to depend on other people. And, you know, I don't want my kids to have to do that. You know, I want them to know that they always have someone in their corner, you know, and there's always someone there who's going to support them in whatever they so choose. Oh, your youngest is turning 17. About 13. That's when they don't want anything to do with you. Okay. So Betty's almost, well, she's got about 5 years. She'll be 9 this year. That's crazy. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it, even though the pie isn't done yet. Like I said, I'll post a picture of it. Let's see if you can see. You see it in there. It's, oh, sorry. Oh, don't mind the dirty oven. So it's getting a little bit of color in there. Sorry. Oh, hey. Oh, now it's way too short. Okay, sorry about that. Shake you up a bit. It was good talking to you guys, though. I want to try and do a live more like this in the middle of the day. What's today? Tuesday? Maybe we can do something like that, where I'm doing something like this in the middle of the day, maybe making something for the kids. I will let you know how that turned out, because if that turns out great, then I now have a way to use up my... Dude, this is when I first started canning. I used the label maker like this instead of writing on it. They're pretty good. But you go through a lot of labels doing that, especially if it's something that you go through. Anyway, I'll have to pick that off later. Bye, Killer. This was nice. This was nice. Love talking to you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'd like to see the pie done. Okay, I'll post it on Facebook, and I'll post a picture on the community page. Thank you guys for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time on Mama Bears. Bye.